Chad, officially known as the Republic of Chad, is a landlocked country located in Central Africa. It is bordered by Libya to the north, Sudan to the east, the Central African Republic to the south, Cameroon and Nigeria to the southwest, and Niger to the west. Chad has a diverse geography, including the Sahara Desert in the north, the Sahel region in the center, and the fertile savannas in the south. The capital and largest city is N'Djamena, located in the southwestern part of the country. The population of Chad is estimated to be around 17 million people, with over 200 ethnic and linguistic groups. The official languages are French and Arabic, although many Chadians also speak various indigenous languages. Chad has a predominantly agricultural economy, with cotton being the primary export crop. Other important industries include oil production, livestock farming, and mining. However, the country is considered one of the poorest in the world, with a low Human Development Index and high levels of poverty and inequality. The history of Chad has been marked by political instability, with a series of coups, civil wars, and conflicts with neighboring countries. The most recent conflict was the Boko Haram insurgency, which began in 2015 and has led to widespread displacement and insecurity in the country. Chad is also home to several national parks and wildlife reserves, including Zakuma National Park, which is known for its large elephant herds and other wildlife. The country is also home to Lake Chad, which is one of the largest freshwater lakes in Africa and an important source of water and livelihoods for millions of people in the region. In terms of culture, Chad has a rich heritage of music, dance, and traditional crafts. The country is also known for its colorful clothing, which is often made from brightly colored fabrics and adorned with intricate embroidery and beadwork. Overall, Chad is a country with a complex history and diverse culture, but it faces significant challenges in terms of poverty, political instability, and insecurity. Government: Chad is a presidential republic, with the president serving as both the head of state and the head of government. The current president is Idriss Déby, who has been in power since 1990. The government is structured around a multi-party system, although opposition parties face significant challenges in terms of repression and lack of resources. Religion: the majority of Chadians are Muslim, with estimates ranging from 55% to 80% of the population. Christianity is the second largest religion, followed by traditional indigenous beliefs. Religious practices in Chad often reflect a blend of traditional and modern beliefs and practices. Education: education in Chad is compulsory for 6 years, but many children do not attend school due to poverty, distance, and cultural norms. As a result, Chad has a high illiteracy rate, with over 70% of the adult population unable to read or write. Girls are particularly disadvantaged, with lower enrollment rates and higher dropout rates than boys. Health: Chad has one of the lowest life expectancies in the world, with an average of around 55 years. The country also has high rates of maternal and child mortality, as well as a high prevalence of infectious diseases such as malaria and tuberculosis. Access to healthcare is limited in many parts of the country, particularly in rural areas. Sports: football, soccer, is the most popular sport in Chad, with the national team representing the country in international competitions. Other popular sports include basketball, volleyball, and traditional Chadian games such as wrestling and stick fighting. Cuisine: Chadian cuisine is diverse and influenced by a range of regional and ethnic traditions. Staple foods include millet, sorghum, and rice, which are often served with a sauce or stew made from meat or vegetables. Grilled meats, fish, and street foods such as roasted peanuts and fried dough balls are also common. Holidays: national holidays in Chad include Independence Day, August 11th, Labor Day, May 1st, and Christmas Day, December 25th. Islamic holidays such as Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are also observed. Environment: Chad is home to a diverse range of ecosystems and wildlife, including elephants, lions, cheetahs, and over 400 bird species. However, the country has experienced significant environmental degradation due to deforestation, overgrazing, and desertification. Climate change is also a growing concern, with rising temperatures and unpredictable rainfall patterns affecting agriculture and livelihoods. Economy: Chad is considered one of the poorest countries in the world, with the majority of the population living in poverty. The economy is heavily reliant on exports of oil and agricultural products, particularly cotton. However, the country faces significant challenges in terms of infrastructure, corruption, and political instability, which limit economic development. Languages. While French and Arabic are the official languages of Chad, there are over 100 indigenous languages spoken in the country. Some of the most widely spoken indigenous languages include Sera, Arabic, and Guaran. Transportation. Due to the country's limited infrastructure, transportation in Chad can be difficult and time-consuming. The most common modes of transportation are buses, taxis, and motorcycles. There are also a limited number of airports, with international flights primarily serving in N'Djamena. Media. The media in Chad is tightly controlled by the government, with limited freedom of speech and press. The state-owned radio and television station is the primary source of news and information, although there are a small number of independent newspapers and online news outlets. Gender equality. Women in Chad face significant challenges in terms of gender inequality, including limited access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Domestic violence and forced marriage are also significant issues, particularly in rural areas. The government has made efforts to address these issues, but progress has been slow. Art and literature. Chadian art and literature are rich and diverse, reflecting the country's cultural heritage and history. Traditional art forms include wood carving, pottery, and weaving, while contemporary artists and writers are exploring themes of identity, social justice, and political activism. Humanitarian crisis. Chad has been facing a significant humanitarian crisis in recent years, with ongoing conflict and displacement affecting millions of people. The country is home to over 500,000 refugees, primarily from neighboring countries such as Sudan and the Central African Republic, as well as over 200,000 internally displaced people. These challenges have placed a significant strain on the country's limited resources and infrastructure. International relations. Chad maintains diplomatic relations with a range of countries, including France, the United States, and China. The country is also a member of regional and international organizations such as the African Union and the United Nations. Chad has played a significant role in regional security, contributing troops to peacekeeping missions in Mali and the Central African Republic. History. Chad gained independence from France in 1960 and has since experienced a tumultuous political history, including numerous coups and periods of civil war. The country has also faced significant external pressures, including conflicts with neighboring Sudan and Libya, and intervention by French and U.S. military forces. Demographics. Chad has a population of approximately 16 million people, with the majority living in rural areas. The country is home to over 200 ethnic groups, each with their own cultural traditions and languages. The largest ethnic groups include the Sera, Kanuri, and Arab. Music. Chadian music is diverse and incorporates a range of styles and influences, including traditional African rhythms, Arabic and Islamic music, and Western pop and hip-hop. Some of the most popular musicians in Chad include Hissan al-Hassan, Mahamat Saleh Haroun, and Afrotronics. Natural resources. Chad is home to a range of natural resources, including oil, gold, uranium, and cotton. The exploitation of these resources has fueled economic development, but has also led to conflict and environmental degradation. Cuisine. Some popular Chadian dishes include alak, a sweet milk and couscous dessert, dambu, a type of porridge made from millet flour, and asaida, a type of porridge made from sorghum flour. Tea is also a popular beverage in Chad, often served with mint or other herbs. Sports. In addition to football, soccer, Chad has a strong tradition of wrestling and stick fighting, which are often performed at cultural festivals and ceremonies. Basketball and volleyball are also popular sports in urban areas. Education. Although education is compulsory in Chad, many children do not attend school due to poverty, distance, and cultural factors. The country has one of the lowest literacy rates in the world, particularly among girls and women. Tourism. Chad has a range of cultural and natural attractions, including historic sites such as the Sao Civilization, national parks such as Sakuma National Park, and natural wonders such as the Tibesti Mountains. However, the country's limited infrastructure and ongoing security concerns have limited tourism development. Fashion. Chadian fashion often incorporates traditional elements, such as brightly colored fabrics and intricate beadwork. Contemporary Chadian designers and models are also gaining recognition in international fashion circles, highlighting the country's unique style and cultural heritage. Technology. Although access to technology is limited in many parts of the country, Chadians are increasingly using mobile phones and the internet to access information, connect with others, and conduct business. The government has also launched initiatives to improve access to technology and promote innovation and entrepreneurship.